In this video, I'll be showcasing my brand new hardcore mode add-on for the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. In this add-on, you only have one life, and if you do die, there is a custom spectator mode upon death. Additionally, if it's necessary, you can also respawn. Also guys, these videos and add-ons do take a long time to make, so if you do end up liking my content, it would be huge if you would consider leaving a like and subscribe. So yeah, thank you, and let's get straight into the video. As you've probably already seen by the intro and start of this video, today we'll be looking at my brand new add-on called Hardcore Mode Ultimate for the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm just going to be creating a brand new world, and yeah, I'll be enabling the behavior pack, and as you can see, you need to use the / function hm_help for how to use information, and I'll be explaining that more thoroughly when we get into the showcase. So if you enable the behavior pack, it should also automatically enable the resource pack for it, and yeah. I'm also going to be calling the world Hardcore Mode Ultimate because we're showcasing it after all. And there's no point to change the actual difficulty because it does make it hard mode automatically, so we're just going to skip that. And yeah. I'm also going to enable show coordinates and also activate cheats so it's easy to showcase. And I'm also enabling Education Edition. It's actually optional, but if you do enable it, there's actually one additional feature that you can use in your own worlds. So yeah. I'm also going to turn on multiplayer for this showcase because I'm going to invite my alt account so I can better showcase it and how it works in multiplayer. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we've loaded into the world, guys, and as you can see, if you're very observant or if you just look above our hotbar, you can see that the hearts are hardcore. So basically in this add-on, if you just do anything to die, like if you just die no matter how you die, you won't be able to respawn and you'll spawn as a spectator. So first of all guys, I'm just going to show you what will happen when we drown to death. So yeah. Oh, there's a drown down there, so I think I might actually get beaten up by this guy instead. Boom. And as you can see, we died. So now we're spectating. So first of all guys, I'm going to be using the milk bucket to clear the effects we have currently. And yeah. And now guys, as you can see, if we use the elytra, we'll be able to fly. So basically the milk bucket removes all effects and your ability to fly if you use it. And as you can see, we can now fly. Unfortunately, you do take damage whilst flying, because since it is an Education Edition feature, it's kind of in the beta, so whenever you fly, you do take damage. Because of like Minecraft's anti-cheat, they think it's kind of like you're hacking when you're flying, so they kind of make you take damage, I guess. But yeah. Basically, you can also use the milk bucket to remove your flying abilities as well. So the milk bucket can be used to both remove your ability to fly and your ability to have the effects. As you can see as well, if we hold out the carrot, it gives us all our effects back. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we have like conduit powder, night vision, fire resistance and all of that, so we can see underwater well. We can see in the dark. We can jump high, and we can run fast, and yeah. And when you disable all your effects, you still keep invisibility, resistance and weakness. just as a means of not dying and so you can still be a spectator. Also, when you use a feather, you get boosted up into the air and you can float and everything. It is pretty cool. In spectator mode, you're also in adventure mode, right? So if you do try breaking blocks and all of that, you won't be able to actually do anything because, yeah, you just can't. You're spectating. Also, guys, the compass teleports you to the closest alive player. Obviously, there's no one else in this world at the moment, so it didn't actually work. Didn't actually teleport me to anyone. But if there was someone else in the world, then I would have got teleported to them. So, I think right now, I'm just going to get my derp cow into the world, and then I can showcase how the compass works as well. So yeah. So as you can see in the top left corner of the screen, derp cow joined the game. So, if we hold out our compass now, it should teleport us to derp cow. And as you can see, it says teleport to derp cow, and we teleport to them. And yeah, so I used a carrot to enable effects so it could jump up onto the tree. And basically I'm just going to move derp cow down onto the sandbanks so I can show you the multiplayer compatibilities more easily. So yeah, as you can see, we're teleporting to derp cow using the compass. And also, as you can see, if we go a little further away, we can still teleport to derp cow. And yeah. Also guys, if you do try walking up to actual players in the world when you're a spectator, you will get teleported away and there will be an error message. That is because whilst we were testing with this add-on, spectators could basically like stand in a hitbox of normal players and all of that, which basically meant they couldn't interact with chests and they couldn't mine stuff, the normal players, when a spectator was on them. So yeah, that's why I've added that feature. And yeah. And yeah, as you can see, when we're just walking up to derp cow, we just get teleported away because we're too close to them. So yeah. And as you can see, our inventory is full of grayed out blocks. These are actually like retextured barrier blocks. And yeah, so this basically prevents you from taking items from chests or picking up players. And as you can see, it says the items cannot be moved, dropped, removed, or crafted with. And yeah, as you can see, we couldn't equip the elytra because we can't move it or equip it or anything, and we can't drop any items out of our inventory. So yeah, we're actually in like a spectator mode, apart from the fact where you can like go through blocks and all of that. Unfortunately, I couldn't really figure out a way to implement that, but yeah, I still think it's pretty good. So now guys, we're going to get derp cow to mine a piece of sand, like so, and if they throw it on the ground, like that, as you can see, if we try to pick up the piece of sand, like this, nothing happens guys. The piece of sand is just staying there. It cannot come into our inventory because we have because we technically have a full inventory of like the grayed out barrier blocks. And yeah, and as you can see, when derp cow went to pick up the sand, since we were standing on the sand, we got teleported away, and derp cow does indeed keep the sand. So yeah, that's how that works. Also guys, one issue with like hardcore mode is that a lot of the time the hardcore mode add-ons that people do make on MCPE, they don't have a feature to revive. But in this add-on, I've implemented a really easy system that you can use to revive. So as you can see, if you use the function /function respawn, you can respawn right into the game. Also guys, there are 5 custom respawn and death messages. So the resurrected from the grave is the most common respawn message, and the decided to head out early is the second most common death message. It's a 20% chance to decide to head out early, and it's a 75% chance to be resurrected from the grave. So real quick, I'm also going to show you the most common death message, which is a 75% chance. Okay, so let's kill Derp Cow. And as you can see, when we killed Derp Cow, yeah, we did get the 75% one, the 75% chance death message. It's pretty cool. Also guys, I forgot to show you the help function, so I'll just quickly show you it right now. But as you can see, when we use the function /function hm-help, hm-help, it comes up with this message. So basically it says this: if you die, you can use the command /function hm-respawn to resurrect and live again. And also, if you enable Education Edition in the world settings, then spectators, players who die, can fly. Also, hardcore mode is enabled automatically with this add-on enabled, obviously. And yeah, so if you were confused before, you should probably get it more easily. That the Education Edition feature being turned on in this world is basically just so spectators can fly using the elytra, if you want that. If you want that to be a thing for spectators when they die in your worlds. Also guys, there are different hardcore heart textures dependent on which status effect you have currently, so I'm just going to show you them right now. So to start off with, if you affect yourself with poison, you can see that the hearts go green. So yeah, they still have the regular hardcore hearts texture, but they're also like poisoned. It's pretty cool. It's not my favorite texture though. Moving on, my favorite texture is the wither. As you can see, if we change the effect to wither, our hearts are black. And it's very loud, but yeah, it's very cool. Also, if you use the absorption effect, as you can see, they are golden with the hardcore hearts. So yeah. And yeah, that's it texture-wise. Also guys, if you do want this add-on in your own worlds, there is a link in the description below, and you can either go to my website or my MCPDL page to download the add-on. It is free and it does work multiplayer if for some reason you didn't think it did, even though I'm showcasing 2 people at once using it, but it does work multiplayer. And yeah, so my website is jessa101.xyz if you do want to check it out there as well. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, feel free to leave a like and even subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. See ya! Also guys, I'm doing a double outro because when I was recording that outro, I didn't really pay attention to the death message. But as you can see, it says Jessa101 got eaten. And it might not sound like anything crazy, but that is actually the second rarest death message. There's a 1% chance of that occurring, and I must say it's pretty insane that we got it. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out before we went because I thought it was pretty cool because it was actually pretty lucky that we got it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna redo my outro, and yeah, so thank you for watching guys, and I'm out for good this time. Bye guys, and have a good day.